When different companies marketing team makes their marketing plans, one essential part of their marketing plan is that which brands to focus or which brands to make big. It is logical also that we can't focus all the brands equally and we cannot make all the brands big also. Our marketing team basically pinpoint 1, 2 or maybe 3 brands to make them big, and this is where they wanted to focus, or in other words we can say that where these are the brand they want to increase their market share or they want to bring these brand into leadership position. In most cases, marketing teams shift majority of inputs towards these brands only and reduce promotion of rest of the brands significantly. Although this has its own repercussions, but let's not discuss that part today. Currently, when marketing team pick up these brands or choose these brands, broadly there are 3 criteria on which they choose this brand. The biggest criteria is how big is that market is there. Whether that molecule is in their 500 crore market or 300 crore market or 1000 crore market, because the assumption is there, bigger is the market and more big you can make the product. More chances are there you can make it big. The second criteria normally they adopt is how much is current sale is there that product, or how much is market share is there the product, because they believe is that more sale currently is there, then more chances are there, it's a better acceptance and you can increase the sale further. Because otherwise also everybody want to be in the side of winners. The product or brand which is selling comparatively more, marketing team tend to pick up that brand. And third criteria comes from the P&L sheet, which is more of say whether we call it GC or GP depending on the terminology different companies use. Which brands are more profitable? Because assumption is that if brand is more profitable, it will give to better profitability in the P&L sheet, or overall in the P&L sheet it will reflect good, and that we are focusing on so and so brand. As in Indian pharma market, see, every molecule has got multiple brand, and in this process most of the company choose similar molecules because of same data, whether it's AVEX data or IQVIA data is available with all the companies. So almost when any company say the top brand likely to become similar molecules. This means that almost every pharma company, or can say majority of them, they focus on the highest selling molecule of the Indian pharma market, and this increase competition in those molecules. Our marketing teams found this very can say easy calculation on the Excel sheets. Suppose there is a market is 500 crore and they assume even if we take 10% market share to make a straight 50 crores. Suppose market size is 700 crore, we take 10% make 70 crores straight. Even if we take say 5% market share, it makes a 35 crores, and like this, because things looks very easy in the Excel sheet. Only thing you have to change the formula and the crore multiplies, and like this. Result of this all exercise known to all of us. Most of these companies, they don't achieve the numbers and then they blame the sales team for such implementation. Sales team also become uncomfortable with these kind of Excel, working on these kind of Excel based communications. There is a basic mistake itself in the process of brand selection. Instead of these 3 criteria, I suggest another 5 criteria we can look at on which we should make choose the brand, which brand to make focus or which brand to make it big. The biggest criteria should be which of our brand has got differential as compared to others. And I'm talking differential in the brand, I'm not talking differential in the molecule. Or put it other way, which brand has got certain USPs so that our people can go and talk. If the brand has got certain differential something to talk about, there is more chance that our team can highlight that and it's easy to get a leadership position or the increased market share. The second point is that what are our strengths there? What does the strength means? Strength means in that particular segment where these brands are there, how is our position in that therapeutic segment? Suppose this brand is falling into orthopedic segment or dermatology segment or respiratory segment, how as a company our strengths are there in that segment? If our strengths are good, it's a more chance the brand will succeed. If strengths are poor, there is a less chance. What is the brand equity currently are there in that market, or you can say in those specialists, or even that particular brand also, or as a company also? How old our brand is, that is age of our brand. So this should be the second part of the criteria. where we see our strength. So first part we are seeing what is basically differential about the product. Second point we are seeing what is our strength area. The third point we need to see level of competition there. If any market there's too much of competition, so it will be obviously little difficult to make the product bigger, because every company is trying there. If the companies are lesser, there is a more chance you can gain there because competition is less. And fourth point is that who are your competitors? Suppose some molecule you're fighting with the top 2, 3 or 4 companies of pharmaceutical industry, then there is a more chance competition going to be stiff. It will be difficult to make leadership position, or it will be difficult to take market share, because every of these companies have their own set of the doctors and they're not going to support you easily. So we need to analyze who are the competitors also. And fifth point is that what is the current size of market and what is the future size of market. In certain cases, my current size of market may be less. It may be 20 crore, 30 crore, 50 crore, 70 crores, but future the same market, or you can say indirect competitive market, can be of 400 crore, 500 crore, 700 crore, that kind of thing. Look at something which is not so visibly visible to everyone. Let's compare the two situations. Suppose you are operating in 700 crore market, and even if you take 2, 3, 4% market share, you will make a brand of 20, 30, 40 crores. And this will have repercussions that your other brands you have compromised, because their input also you have directed towards this brand. In the second situation, you take a market of say 70 crores, 10% above, and you take a leadership position with almost 30-35% of market share, or almost making say 25-30 crore brand. So not only you made a bigger brand, but this will have bigger impact on the market, bigger impact on the other product also, because once you gain the leadership position somewhere, this is going to influence your other brand sale also. So making a product of 35 crore in the 700 crore market and making 35 crore in 70 crore market, the second option is always better. And this will boost morale of our team also. Team also likely to charge up. Somewhere we are leader, somewhere we have something dominant, something we have something to say, and we are creating our strength or equity for tomorrow. So let's rethink on which brand to focus, which brand to make big. We need not to have everything in the cover conventional wisdom or the old way of thinking. Somewhere we need to challenge them and look at and think about more logically.